Hello YouTube world, Mac Daddy 1911A1. So why do most American gun owners want high capacity semi-automatic rifles or pistols or shotguns? When asked, what will you say? Will you too stumble over your answer like the pro-gun guest on Piers Morgan's program on CNN and on so many other programs as of late? Well, here's my answer. This type of firearm gives us, the people, as in we, the people, of the Constitution and of the Bill of Rights, gives us, the people, parity with the government in small arms, to a certain degree. No, I do not trust the government, not when it comes to my liberty, my safety, my health, or any damn thing else. Like most liberals, Piers believes in utopia to one degree or another. I define utopia as a world without problems, where everybody gets along. The skies never cloud over unless you want a sprinkle. Never is it too hot, never is it too cold. Everybody eats exactly what they want and lives forever. Wrong. There's no such thing. There was at one time, according to our Bible, the Garden of Eden, in which you had Adam, and you had Eve, and all the birds and the bees and the trees. Then you had the serpent, also known as Satan, or the devil, who came in, talked Adam into biting from the forbidden fruit, what we all commonly consider an apple. Then, of course, like all men, he fell for Eve because she had sinned, and she said, "Eat of it, it will not kill you." And he sinned. And here we are today. In other words, there's no such thing as utopia unless the government tells you this is utopia and you're going to think this way, you're going to dress this way, you're going to eat this, you're not going to do anything dangerous because now you are on our government health care and that will drive up the cost. You can't smoke, you can't chew, can't do any of these things. Can't drink alcohol. You know, we've tried this so many damn times. The more you outlaw it, the more people want to do it. They cannot stop the drug trade. How the hell are they going to stop the gangs from getting the damn guns? And the mob and all the other people out there who want to take from the people by force to impose their will upon us, and we have nothing to say about it. Damn, it sounds like the government, doesn't it? That's exactly the point. It gives us parity with the government to a certain degree, as I've already stated. His attitude is, that's in the past. There will never be another Hitler, or Stalin, or Mao, or Pol Pot, or Hussein. Governments simply don't round up the opposition political parties anymore and put them into camps or a bullet in the head. Oh yeah? Well then, why is this administration demonizing the Republican Party and calling for its supporters, or calling its supporters evil, racist, murderers? The same reasons the U.S. called the Japanese nips, or slant-eyed, or yellow bastards, or, you know, a million other disparaging remarks, or the Germans krauts, or heinies, or whatever the case may be during World War II. Propaganda to desensitize the people who agree with their policies. It's psychological warfare to frame your enemy as less than human, as a monster. The left is doing quite well at it, and the national media are willing co-conspirators. Look at Twitter as proof. Obama leftist supporters threatening and harassing those they disagree with. Okay, for all of you who are now thinking this guy is a conspiracy theorist, remember these two short verses, and then change the damn channel. Those who forget history are doomed to repeat it. That is my version of George Santanos, I believe is how you pronounce his last name. Not sure about that, but that's my version of it. And here's another one. All that is necessary for the triumph of evil is that good men do nothing. Attributed to Edmund Burke, though not proven. One more, just for shits and giggles. They who would give up essential liberty to obtain a little temporary safety deserve neither liberty nor safety. That is Benjamin Franklin. It's Psychological Warfare 101, ladies and gentlemen. And if you believe the crap that's coming out of Washington nowadays, or from Piers Morgan and CNN and CBS and ABC and MSNBC and NBC and the Huffington Post and New York Times and on and on and on, if you believe the crap they are spewing, then you are a sheep. Look out. It's Psychological Warfare 101. Because the majority of legal gun owners do not want to be perceived as mean. They are accepting whatever bull is offered by the left and the administration. We all want to be thought of as patriotic, loyal Americans. However, remember who is in charge. These are the same people who, when Bush was president, called our troops murderers and rapists and baby killers, and the Taliban and Al-Qaeda as freedom fighters. So some will say that's just politics. I say bull. I say that at that point they became traitors. Actively giving propaganda aid and comfort to the enemy who attacked us here at home on 9/11, 2001. These same politicians attack American Christians for our beliefs, yet praise Muslims who will kill all non-believers if given a chance. They may hate us for believing in the Lord our God, Jehovah, but they would respect that. They would hate and butcher all gays, feminists, Jews, and on and on and on. In other words, the entire freaking left. As a Christian, I would in their eyes be worshiping a false god. So, us Christians too. That means every damn body here would die unless you're a Muslim. And that's a fact. Ever heard of the Muslim Brotherhood? Hamas? Al-Qaeda? Taliban? How many times have American soldiers beheaded a captured enemy, man or woman, on the internet? Yet the liberals would have you believe that Abu Ghraib scandal was worse. A few pictures of naked men and them humiliating them. And I'm not saying that was a good damn thing, but guess what? That's war. Just like the Bush administration, we have tried to play by the old civilized rules. The left has taken to fighting a guerrilla war and are winning. They are winning the hearts and minds, ladies and gentlemen, and these freaking madmen are doing nothing to help the cause. It seems to me like this entire year, from the shooting out at Aurora until now, all the weapons have been legally owned. Except in the case of Oregon, where the young man stole the gun. Isn't that awful convenient? And I've always thought these conspiracy theory sites were a bunch of nutcases. My old lady, she's into that kind of crap. Me, I am not. But the more I think about it, the more convenient it has become. It seems to be, to me, that all these guns were legally owned, and every damn one of them died except the son bitch out there in Colorado. And he's crazy as a damn bedbug. Who knows? Maybe worth investigating. Anyway, onward and upward. So if you are a wimp, excuse my French, if you are a pussy and are not willing to get involved, go on down and surrender your guns, your Bible, and your balls while you're at it. I, for one, am not. I will support the National Rifle Association, the NRA, and above all else, the Constitution of the United States and the Bill of Rights, which, by the way, in the bylaws of the NRA, that is number one, to support and defend our Constitution against any and all enemies, foreign or domestic. That is the number one principle of being a member in the NRA. You have to agree to that. And what is wrong with that, I say? Not a damn thing. One more thing. The Constitution was written to limit the power of the government over the people. The Constitution tells the various branches their responsibilities, and most importantly, their limits. Whether it be the executive, that's the president, the Congress, which is the Congress and the Senate, House of Representatives and the Senate, and of course the judiciary, Supreme Court. Did you get that? Do you understand that? If we allow them to destroy the Second Amendment, what will prevent them from destroying the rest of those amendments? Your rights that you so eloquently whine about all the time? What are you going to do? Give them a bad review? Going to do a recall? Let me tell you something. Without the Constitution, you don't have the right to a recall. You do not have the right to have them look at your grievances and decide on those grievances. That's part of the First Amendment. The Second Amendment, the Fourth Amendment. You need to read your Bill of Rights here, ladies and gents. The battle for the soul of America is well underway. Using the term battle in the media has even become a no-no. Battle implying violence, dumbasses. It's a contest. Why? Why has it become so divisive just to use even the word battle? Simple. To distract. To get us off topic. To make us stumble and fall. Never let your enemy gain the upper hand or get his point across is their mantra. Over and over I have witnessed the left use this tactic on TV. Have you been paying attention? Piers Morgan or whoever asks you a question. You try to say it. The first two words get out of your mouth, and then he loudly cuts you off, talks over you so no one can understand your point of view. That is why we have YouTube, and we don't know how long we're going to have that. Now, do we? When the Nazis rose to power in 1933, they had a virtual army called the Brown Shirts to intimidate and, yes, even kill the opposition. Today, the left has the entire United States government at its disposal, as well as most of the mainstream media. MSNBC, NBC, CBS, ABC, CNN, and on and on. New York Times, Huffington Post, on and on. As we already know, most people are sheep. Sheep needing a shepherd, as if you don't like, and if you don't like that analogy, they are followers needing a leader. Too caught up in their everyday lives to think for themselves or to pay attention about what the hell is going on around them. They do not see the historical significance of the rise of the progressive liberal agenda. They don't understand what is coming. So let me lay it out for you. All but the small majority in Congress is liberal controlled. If one conservative judge on the Supreme Court dies, mysterious or otherwise, or retires, the battle is lost for the foreseeable future. The left will dictate to you and I what we will do. Everything from health care to our guns, to our automobiles, to our jobs, to our religion, or else we will be deemed a threat to the common good. Reference Nuttin' Fancy's latest video, The Common Good, Part 1. We will need re-educating. There will be no opposition party allowed. Camps will be set up and the abomination of America will be complete. Those who are a real threat because of their poisonous ideas of freedom and liberty, well, they'll disappear. It has happened before, and it will happen again. In the 20th century, with Russia, the rise of communism, Lenin, Stalin, in Japan with the rise of the militarists, in Italy with the fascists and Mussolini, in Spain, and of course Germany with Hitler, then Mao in China, Pol Pot in Cambodia, Kim Jong-il, or whatever the father's name was, in North Korea, and of course his son, and now his grandson, Hussein in Iraq, Gaddafi in Libya, the mullahs in Iran, Castro in Cuba, and on and on and on and on. Now us. Now us. Good old USA. If you are a Christian, you are attacked in the courts and in the political arena and on TV. Heck, everywhere. If you supported anyone other than Obama, you are a racist. Did you know that? You're stupid. You're a murderer by proxy. You're a rich guy. Don't want to pay your fair share. You are not a patriot. If you don't believe in gay lifestyle or gay marriage, you're a bigot. Do you believe abortion is morally wrong? No, scratch that. That it's criminal? Then you're against women's rights. You don't believe we should be handing out a handout society and that it is the businessman who creates jobs and not the government? Well, then you're stupid. You're an idiot. You don't have an education. Do you believe that individual entrepreneurs, such as me, did build their own businesses and that they took an idea, a drive, a passion for something and all the risk to build their business? Then you are not a good citizen working for the common good. And stupid. I forgot that one. You didn't vote for the abomination? Then you're all the above and a racist to boot. You can think for yourself and dig for and discover the truth. You are dangerous. You cannot be intimidated or silenced by threats. You are very dangerous. You have guns. Well, now, we can't have that now, can we? Just food for thought, ladies and gentlemen. This is Mac Daddy 1911A1 or urging you. Subscribe to Nut in Fancy. Bottom left-hand corner of this page, you will see a link to his page. Please go over there. Give him your support. Watch his video, the latest one, For the Common Good. Watch a lot of his videos. He has some great philosophy videos, but I'm telling you now, either you wake up and you smell the damn coffee before it's too damn late. Mac Daddy 1911A1 signing off. Y'all have a good day. Thank you for watching.